So Bitcoin is still doing well, and today I'm going to show you why we are about to see Bitcoin do even better, dragging the whole entire crypto market with it. We're going to talk about Ethereum, Cardano, and everything else that's worth talking about today. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and also activate the bell. Okay, so let's begin by talking about Bitcoin and actually where we left off yesterday. So in my video yesterday, we were approaching the 50,000, my orange box here. We were approaching this and I said that, yeah, it's looking likely that we're going to have a rejection here and then maybe we're going to go down and at some point, find some support at these levels, gather more momentum and then make a new try to the upside. Now, let's look how yesterday actually unfolded. So we did see that rejection. We went down to close to my orange line here, found new momentum, and now we are maybe trying to make a new push towards the $50,500 level. But this is strong resistance. You already know about that. But there's one key thing we need to look at here, and that is that compared to the previous rejection we had here on the 23rd of August, we saw that rejection and we went down. We went all the way down to 46,275. But this rejection we had yesterday, this actually found very strong support here at the orange line at 48,200. So that means that we are making a very important macro higher low here because of this previous rejection. We, fell down really hard, but not this time. And yes, maybe we are going to go silent for a little bit longer before making a new push towards this. And this is going to break eventually. But there's another thing you need to pay attention to as well. And that is that if I flip on the moving averages, you can see that the orange box here, not the orange box, the orange line at 48,200, the same line we found support of is now being reinforced by the 50 period moving average and also the 100 period moving average, the orange and the purple line here. So that means that if we come down here again, we are going to have these right at the line here, and this is going to act as support even more. Looking on the daily, this is how it's looking on the daily. So on the daily, we went up to the orange box one time, got a rejection, went down, turbulence here, and we went up again and tried to break it, and then found support, of course, and now maybe we are going, this candle, this is a very indecisive candle. So we will see how this is going to close. Things are still looking good for Bitcoin, but yeah, we do have this resistance we need to break through, but it's just a matter of time. So for Ethereum, we're expecting Ethereum to reach $4,000 very quickly after breaking my orange box here. And yes, we have had a nice pump here. Now we're seeing a nice little bit of consolidation here, forming a little bit of almost like a pennant or an ascending triangle, if you will, on lower time frames. But yeah, this little formation here, this is going to break out very soon here, and most likely it's going to break to the upside, and then we are finally going to be able to reach that $4,000 level, which from the point of the breakout of my orange box here is actually a 16% profit. So that's pretty nice. This can also, of course, break to the downside, but then you have to pay attention to the 3,000, the edge of my orange box here at 3,466. But everything is screaming that this is going to break to the upside. We have, the flag formation here. So you have this whole thing here. We have the consolidation. We have a rising triangle, if you want to call it the rising triangle. In that case, it's more likely to break to the upside either way. Also, the trend is to the upside. So yeah, everything is looking towards a breakout to the upside here on Ethereum, but I will keep you updated with that. For Cardano, it's chilling a little bit after having that massive pump. But yeah, this also next level of resistance at $3.41. So after taking a breather here, I do believe that Cardano is going to make a push towards it. But then we have the X factor, and the X factor is the launch of the smart contract where you are going to see massive volatility. So that's going to be something you will just have to consider. And then we are going to take a look at the charts and see what to make of it. But there's going to be a lot of drama moving into the launch of the smart contracts. So I would say that that is more important right now than the actual technicals. But at least the $2.83 level or $2.83 level is going to try to act as support, and the $3.40 level is going to try to act as resistance. But yeah, you're going to see mayhem moving into the smart contract launch. So yeah, we will see, guys. We will see. I want to show you this metric, and this is something I talked about a couple of weeks ago on my channel, that we are starting to now see retail come back into the crypto space again. There's a lot of different ways you can measure this in. But new weekly Twitter followers of crypto exchanges is a fairly reliable one, because you know, if you get into crypto, you're going to have to you know, sign up for Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, any of these exchanges, and you're going to, you know, be exposed to their socials as well. And yeah, it's very logical that they are going to gain more followers as more retail investors use these platforms. And what you can see here is that we had the peak in May. We had the peak of retail investors flooding in, which I think is definitely accurate. And now you have had a slump. So you've had a slump here, but now we're starting to see this ramp up again. And I think that this thing right here, this peak, there's a high probability that this peak is actually going to be surpassed with the peaks we're going to see during the latter parts of the bull run here. So we will see about that, guys, but this is actually an important metric to pay attention to, I believe, and I'm going to keep you updated regarding that. Also, for those of you who got into the BetU sale, they are actually launching today, and what I am doing right now is I'm going to be watching this, because so they are doing the launch today on PancakeSwap, right? Yeah, PancakeSwap, doing the launch at 7 p.m. UTC. And the public sale price was 2 cents. And if this drops any lower, I mean, people did get some bonuses here. If you bought with well, any of these brackets here, you did get a bonus. So I'm going to watch the launch right now. I'm going to see if this is going to just shoot up to the sky. Then, of course, I'm going to wait for the dip and see if there's an opportunity there. But if this drops very low, which you sometimes see actually during the launches of the tokens on PancakeSwap, they could launch as, or they could go down as people take profit from their investments. And if it drops any significant amount, I am going to put in a order. But this is very speculative, guys. I do like that they are actually supporting charity here. So this is very important, especially this week, as we're trying to, you know, support charity overall on my channel. So I'm watching this. If this goes much lower than 2 cents, I am going to try to play that. But if this just goes up to like 4 cents, 6 cents, and yeah, then probably I'm just going to wait for that dip to see if I can get an opportunity. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.